I gotta get off and I gotta pick him up. Big enough, lads, in fact. What you're thinking, why didn't I strip the tank first? Because the tank stripper hasn't been delivered, so I just thought I could see some rust. Let's just try this electrolysis out and see if it works. If not, back to the good old white vinegar. Until then, I'll see you on the other side, folks. If this should be my last video, Dave, you can have my Hondas, okay? Because it's a chance I could get electrocuted, but it was definitely straighten out my hair, won't it? So here goes. Well, I tried my trickle charger and I don't think there was enough power for it, and now I have my battery charger earthed off, but I can't seem to get it to charge, so I think I have to run it through my battery, like I said in the previous video. So third time lucky, let's go for it, folks. This video means that I have not electrocuted myself, but I have cut my thumb. So if I should bleed out, and this should be my last video, Dave, you can have my Honda, okay? I'm going to check the progress on this electrolysis to see if it's working. So I'm going to switch it off so I don't get electrocuted, and I'm going to check, fingers crossed. Now, I don't think that's worked. I don't think that's working, so maybe I haven't got it ground properly. Put that back on and now I've given it another go. Well, I've cut a little hole in the cap so I don't have to keep removing it, and now I'm going to have a little spy, a little sneaky peek to see if it's working. And I feel like a bit of a voyeur, so let's spin the camera around and let's have a little look. If you go down to the woods today, you're gonna find a surprise. If you go to... Oh, it looks like it's working, look. Let's turn the light on. Yeah, oh, look. Oh, that feels so good. That feels satisfying. I am well pleased. I haven't electrocuted myself just yet, but that is looking pretty good. Now I had to spin it around. It's like I just given birth to a child. Women, I know how you feel. I feel triumphant, but it is a triumph. Oh God, you gotta give me a, you gotta give me a bit of a break with the pen, haven't you? Triumph. Okay, give over. But it's working, and happy days. So I should have a nice clear tank for me to reline, and then I can show you my Triumph. One day in the future, we'll go for a ride. Oh, it's fair to say I should have a disclaimer in the video saying, do not try this at home, kids. Yep, it caught on fire. Smoke is just cleared. Look at that. Almost burnt the place down. Oh, look at the what? Look. Oh. I'll show you what came out of the tanko. So for the limited time it did work before catching fire, I think I've had some success, so I might try it again, but I don't think it's a good idea to leave it on overnight with the power on. Yeah, I mean, lucky I come out alive, to be honest with you. Damage cut right into the paintwork. Look at that, and up there. So lucky I didn't blow myself up. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's cut right into the metal. Look. Oops, not good. Look at that. It's a paint. Need a new paint job now. Should have stuck to the old vinegar trick. That was harmless, but you live and learn. And now this is what has come out of the tank after I've emptied it. So, and it feels like a massive. Like a massive loads in there, like shuffling around. So I think it's done a pretty good job considering. I mean, the time frame was, it was only, it wasn't that long, to be honest with you. So I've emptied it out the best as I can, and that is, that's pretty good. Pretty good, I think. I cannot believe the amount of, I assume to be rust. It's like there's been dirt in the tank. That's amazing. That is amazing. Look at the tank liner as well, where it's been coming off. And it feels like there's a big lump in there, still inside. I can hear it knocking around in the tank. So I'm going to fit my internal camera and see if I can see what it is. An update on the tank, on the Triumph tank, and this is what has come out, and there's loads more to come. So this is going to be a long process. Been shopping again, and we are going to put some cement cleaner into this tank to dissolve the old tank liner. Now, I wouldn't do this at home. This is highly toxic and highly corrosive. So even though this is New Year's Eve, I wouldn't recommend drinking it. So so yes, I wouldn't try this at home. This is a disclaimer. I'm going to put some in a little container and test it out to see what it actually does to metal, and then if I'm confident enough that it's not going to damage the inside of the tank too much, I will put it into the tank and I will swish it around, and then hopefully it dissolves the tank liner and I can put the new tank liner in. I'm going to get this Triumph baby back on the road. So some of the tank liner has come out of the tank. I'm going to put it into a container, put the solution in to see if it dissolves the tank liner, as I'm still waiting for this wretched tank liner stripper to turn up. And I mean, it is the Christmas period, so what can you do? Santa's definitely missed me out, but I'm just too impatient. I can't wait. So I'm going to try this solution, even though my friend David told me not to. I'm going to try it anyway. So if this should be my last video, Dave, you can have my Honda. So I have some tank liner. Now it is only little bits, but I mean, that should give us an indication if it will dissolve or not. So I'm going to put that on there. I'm going to get... and here's what I prepared earlier. I'm going to put some of that into there and see if that dissolves it by any chance. But this is pretty corrosive, so I'm going to wear a full mask and gloves and get some water on standby just in case obviously I splash it and stuff. I just want to be careful. So here goes. Whew. Seems like all I'm doing is going to shop. So I'm back from the shop and I have some more supplies. We have goggles. Well, I had this already from work, and I went around and bought goggles and realised I had a set anyway from work. My mask from work, stop the fumes into the lungs, pretty bad apparently, and gloves. So I'm going to suit up and I'm going to test out this cement remover / some sort of acid. So see you on the other side.
Check me out, people. I know what you're thinking. It's a bit extreme, or I'm going to murder someone. But this is what I wear for work normally anyway, so why not use it? So let's pour some acid into my container. Fingers crossed. So we have the acid, and we have the tank liner in the tank, in the container. And let's pour it in. Now, people who know me know I'm very clumsy, so try not to laugh. Let's have a look. I'm already spilling it. Hang on. Look, what did I just say? Spilt it, didn't even get into the container. Now that's in. We're going to wait and see to see if that dissolved. And I'm also going to chuck in some rusty nails or something with some rust on to see if it'll strip the rust as well. Like that.